I woke to the sound of something humming, low, rhythmic, almost like the purring of a creature too large to exist. My eyelids felt heavy, glued shut by sleep or sedation. When I managed to pry them open, the ceiling above me shimmered with unfamiliar constellations. Thousands of pinpoints of light glowed in an artificial sky, shifting slowly like a living tapestry. I wasn't in my apartment. I wasn't even on Earth. The bed beneath me was soft, too soft, like I had sunk halfway into a warm cloud. Silky sheets slid against my skin, threaded with fibers that sparkled faintly. My vision sharpened, and I jolted upright. Someone was sitting beside me. She was humanoid, yes, but unmistakably alien. Her skin held a violet glow, subtle but unmistakable, as if bioluminescence lived beneath the surface. Two silver, iridescent markings ran vertically down her cheeks, shifting like liquid metal when she moved. Her hair, long and white as starlight, drifted weightlessly behind her, as if gravity had only a casual relationship with her world. Her eyes, deep cerulean with elliptical pupils, studied me with an expression that was both delighted and possessive. "You're awake," she said softly, her voice like overlapping tones, one low, one higher, harmonizing unnaturally. "Finally," I swallowed. Where am I?" She placed a graceful hand over her chest. "I am Princess Velara of the Astral Dominion. And you, Terran, are aboard my star cruiser." I stared at her, heart pounding. "Why am I here?" Her lips curved into a smile, gentle, yet carrying a dangerous kind of certainty. "Because," she said, leaning closer, "you are mine." My breath caught. I don't even know you." "You will." She brushed a strand of my hair aside with a touch that was far too familiar for a first meeting. "I have chosen you." Cold panic shot through me. I tried to swing my legs off the bed, but I found thin, translucent restraints around my wrists. They dissolved at my movement, almost like obedient mist, but I could tell they had been there for a reason. "I don't belong to you," I said, my voice unsteady but firm. Velara paused, her expression shifting from warmth to sudden, piercing disappointment. "Is that what you believe? That you were taken against your will? What else am I supposed to think?" She turned away, looking toward a floating panel that materialized in the air beside her. Holographic symbols danced across it as she swiped through them with elegant motions. "You were dying," she said. "Your shuttle was caught in a meteor storm. We intercepted your emergency beacon. When we transported you aboard, your heart had already stopped." Froze. "What?" "You were clinically dead for 43 seconds, she continued calmly. "I revived you. Your people do not possess the regenerative technology my dominion does." I suddenly remembered Fragments, alarms blaring in my shuttle cockpit, the violent shaking, the explosion of light. Had I imagined being dragged out of the wreckage? No, I hadn't. Because it hadn't happened. She had brought me here. "You saved me," I whispered. Velara turned back toward me, her posture proud but strangely vulnerable. "Yes, and in my culture, one who saves a life has the right to claim a bond with the saved, if they choose. And I chose you." Her words trembled slightly on the last sentence, as if revealing more emotion than she intended. My panic softened into something more complex. "So you bonded yourself to me?" "Yes." "No," she said quickly. "I have claimed the right to request it. I would never force a bond. But I will not hide my desire." She stepped closer. "You fascinate me." I released a slow breath. "Then what happens now?" She extended a hand. "Now you walk the ship with me. See my world. Learn what being part of the Dominion would mean. When you truly understand, Then you may decide if you wish to belong at my side. Her honesty, strange, regal, and intense, disarmed me. I took her hand. The moment our skin touched, the walls around us shifted, as if responding to her mood. The starlit ceiling dimmed, opening into a panoramic view of the cosmos outside. A nebula of swirling blues and golds stretched endlessly, like a living painting. Her ship glided silently through the celestial expanse. "This is the Celestia Solara," she said. "My flagship." She led me through corridors of crystalline metal that pulsed with soft light. Alien crew members bowed as she passed, humanoid but with variations in skin color, limb structure, and facial markings. Some stared openly at me, whispering in harmonized tones I couldn't understand. "Do they know about me?" I asked. "Yes," Velara replied. "News travels quickly aboard a royal vessel. Some doubt my choice of a Terran. Others expect great things from you." "Great things. Like what?" "That," she said, "depends on what path you choose." We entered a dome-shaped room where transparent walls revealed the curve of a distant planet, silver clouds swirling over emerald oceans. Velara approached the center of the room and tapped a floating control sphere. A hologram appeared, a map of multiple star systems, some labeled with unfamiliar sigils. "Our dominion stands on the verge of war," she said quietly. "And war is not won by power alone. It is won by alliances, by hearts that beat in unison." She looked at me with an intensity that made the air feel charged. "I do not seek a servant. I seek a partner." The weight of her words sank into me. She was powerful, royalty of a cosmic empire, but beneath that power was sincerity, even loneliness. I stepped closer. "Then let me understand you. Let me see everything, not just the display you want me to see." Her eyes widened slightly. "You wish to know the truth of me?" "Yes." Slowly, she reached toward her collar, pressing a hidden clasp. The regal outer layer of her attire dissolved, leaving her in a simpler garment, a personal form, not a public one. Her luminous markings dimmed to a softer glow, revealing the vulnerability she rarely showed. "This is who I am when I'm not a princess," she said. "Just Velara." He nodded. "Then I'm not just Terran. I know," she whispered. "I learned your name while healing you." She said it softly, beautifully, as if it were sacred. For a long moment we simply stood there, watching the stars drift by. The silence between us was no longer tense. It was full of possibility. Finally she spoke. "Will you stay?" I thought about Earth. About the shuttle that was now dust. About the life I might have had, and the one being offered. This wasn't captivity. It was destiny knocking with luminous, violet hands. "I'll stay," I said. "But not because I'm yours. Not yet. I'll stay to choose." Velara's smile bloomed, radiant, relieved, and impossibly beautiful. "Then," she said, taking my hand again, "our journey truly begins." And as the Celestia Solara carried us into the shimmering expanse of the unknown, I felt something shift inside me, something bold, terrifying, and exhilarating. The beginning of a bond neither of us fully understood. But both of us were ready to explore.